substitutes. So substituting into equation 1. So we are going to substitute for x into equation 1. So how do we substitute? We go to equation 1. Don't forget our equation 1 is 3, then x, all right? We have x here. So we open our bracket because we have x. Then instead of writing 3x, we come here and substitute for x, 7 minus 3y. This 7 minus 3y. This is what we are going to get here. Then minus 2y. And this is equals to 10. Okay, this is equation 1. Okay, we have substituted for x. We are supposed to have 3x minus 2y. But this is, instead of writing x, we now have 7 minus 3y, right? So this is 3x. This is supposed to be x, where we have replaced it with 7 minus 3y. So we are now going to clear the brackets. When we clear the brackets, 3 times 7 is 21. So we are going to write 21 here. Then minus 3 times 3 is 9. That's 9y. Then minus 2y. And this is equals to 10. Right? This is what we're going to get here. It's equals to 10. Then here we have 21. 21 minus. So minus 9y minus 2y is minus 11y. This is equals to 10. All right? Remember, we're adding two negatives. When we add two negatives, we'll end up having two negatives. That is the implication. All right? So in this case, let's transfer 21 to the right-hand side. So we are going to be left with minus 11y equals to 10. Then this 21 is crossing that way. Don't forget that the 21 has plus. Okay, this minus belongs to 11. So this is plus 21. When it is crossing, it changes to minus 21. Okay, changes to minus 21. It means that we have minus 11y equals to 10 minus 21. Okay, since we are subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number, we are going to have negative here, right? So the difference between 10 and 21 is 11. So you can see that here we have minus 11. So what it means is that our y is equals to, if we divide both sides by minus 11, we have minus 11 over minus 11. And that gives our y to be 1. So that is for y, all right? Once we are done with y, we'll come here and get our x. We need to find our x because we are done with y. So we may choose to find anyone first, but we have decided to find y, all right? So we come here and substitute for y so that we can get x. So let's call this one equation 2b, right? Yes, we can call this one equation 2b because we got it from equation 2, all right? Call it equation 2b. So substitute, or we say put, put y equals 1 into equation 2b. Okay, you can actually use any of the equations. Please don't forget, we can use any of the equations. Okay, any of the equations can be used. We may decide to use equation 1 or 2 or 2b, right? But this is already made. This is an already made equation. So what it means is that we are now going to have x equals to, this is 7. Let me rewrite everything. 7 minus 3y here, right? Well, we know that y is equals to 1 here. So we are going to substitute, giving us x. This will be x minus 3. Then our y is 1. So we are going to have 1 in the brackets because that is what our y is. In place of y, we'll put 1 there. So this gives us x. This gives us x equals 7 minus 3 times 1 is 3. Therefore, x is equals to 4. What it means is that x is equals to 4 and y is equals to 1. These are the solutions of this question, okay? These are the two questions. These are the two answers, okay, to this particular system of equations. So thank you very much for joining me. Easy Science TV is the name of the channel, all right? And the location is YouTube, of course. We're already aware. So I'm coming down because I just discovered simultaneous equation is a very popular topic in most examinations. So I said, let's try and see how we can at least deal with that today. So that when we come here on Monday, we'll be dealing with something else. All right. So that is why we are here. Please, if you are joining me and you have not subscribed, please do it to smash the subscribe button so that you can always be a part of those who are benefiting from the numerous packages of AZ Science TV. In AZ Science TV, we are committed to ensuring that students enjoy mathematics. Okay. It's our mission and vision that people, students, teachers, anybody who wants to enjoy mathematics will come here and find pleasure. Okay. Yes, not enduring it, but having to learn with fun. So that's why we are here. Please, okay, do it to smash the subscribe button, like and share. Make sure that other persons get it too, okay? I will be more than happy to have you. Your presence in this channel is actually contributing positively to the growth of the channel. So we appreciate you for coming here and for watching. For stopping by at all, it means that you have good intention, okay, towards the channel. So thank you for coming. AZ Science TV really appreciates you. So thumbs up for joining. Now, I'm going to repeat what I've said so far, okay? Here, we are told to solve 3x minus 2y equals 10 and x plus 3y equals 7. We have to do it simultaneously. What does it mean? Together, at the same time. That's what simultaneous means, okay? Now, we have written both equations here and labeled them 1 and 2, okay? Or we'll number them 1 and 2. Now, equation 1 and equation 2 are the two equations put together and to be solved simultaneously. Then from equation 1, we are using substitution method. Please don't forget, okay? We are using substitution method. That is the method we used here for equation 1. We can use elimination or substitution method. We'll still get the same answer, okay? It doesn't matter here. But we are just being tactical here. That's why I tagged this one tactical method. So it means that we have to be as strategic as possible to ensure that we don't waste our time inside the examination hall while achieving our maximum result, okay? So that's what we are doing here. Whichever method is easier for us to use, we just approach that and that gives us the answer, right? So now here we can see x is equals 3y. So we can just move this 3y away from here, then leaving x here. That's tactical, okay? So just move 3y away from here, then you are left with x. Then we can substitute the x here, then give us straight value. It doesn't matter whether we get y before x or x before y. What matters most is that we are getting our results. So you can see we got y before x here, but it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and write x equals 4 and y equals 1. That was what we did, okay? Now, let's begin from equation 2. Why equation 2? Because we have a single term here, a term that is single, not 3y, 2y, you know, just one. So what it means is that we can move this 3y to the other side and make it very simple, okay? And that is x equals 7 minus 3y. So when 3y plus 3y is crossing, it changes to minus 3y. So we have 7 here and minus 3y. And that is equation 2b because we got it from 2. All right? So that becomes equation 2b. Then substitute this particular one, this expression, into the other equation because it's a system of equation. So into equation 1. So what it means is that we have 3. Instead of writing x here, we write 7 minus 3y. 7 minus 3y inside the brackets. Then before bringing minus 2y, then equating it to 10. Okay, I hope it's obvious. It's getting clearer, right? So then the next phase is to clear the brackets. When we clear this bracket, we're going to have 3 times 7, and that is 21. Then minus, this minus will come here. 3 times 3 is 9. Then we have our y here. Then repeat this minus 2y here, and every other thing can be brought down here. Okay, so it's that simple. Then here, this is 21 brought down here, then minus. If we combine these two, don't forget they are both negatives. So the final answer or the result of combining these two similar terms together will be negative because both terms are carrying negative. All right, so 9 is like saying 9 plus 2 is 11. Then because they have negatives, we put negatives here. Okay, So that's minus 11y equals to 10. Now the next phase is to take this 21 or plus 21 to the right hand side. And when doing that, we are going to have the plus 21 changing to minus 21, leaving us with minus 11y. Minus 11y here, and this is 10, and this plus 21 has changed to minus 21. As it's crossing the sign of equality, the sign, okay, the operation will change to the opposite. All right, that's how it is in mathematics. So this gives us minus 11y, just bring down minus 11y here, equals to 10 minus 21. The implication is that we are subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number, which means there will be negative here on the result, okay? Then the difference between these two is 11. Then when we divide both sides by minus 11, because we have to find y, so we want y to be alone, divide both sides or each side by minus 11. So this 11 cancel 11, minus cancel minus. We are now left with 1. That is for y. That is the value of y in this system of equation. Now, what is the value of x? We have to come here, okay? You can use any of them, any of the equations to get x or to get the value of x. But remember, we are being tactical here, all right? So since we are tactical, we have to be smart and fast thinking, okay? That's why we are organizing this class right now. Now, we are going to come here, all right? Then replace this one where we have y. So we are using equation 11 and equation 2b, where we have x equals 7 minus 3y. Look at it here. X equals 7 minus 3y. That's equation 2b. Now, instead of going through this long journey, no, we have to be tactical so that we can get our result very fast. We have to be smart. Now, what we are simply going to do is to replace this y with 1. Okay, the y here is replaced with 1. And when we do that, we have our x equals, so 3 times 1 is 3. And when we take the difference, it gives us 4. So this is how simple it is. All right? Therefore, x is equals to 4 and y is 1. So the question is as simple as this. Please, okay? So that we can always solve problems very fast, easy, and time-saving. So we don't need to waste time when solving this kind of problem. So thank you very much for joining me. Please do well to subscribe, and I can assure you, you will never have a dull moment. There's never a dull moment in ECE Science TV. We are always on touch. We are always on top notch, right? That's exactly what ECE Science TV represents. It's one of the best science TV, and I know that you are going to make it better and better. Your presence here will keep making the difference. So let's quickly take the next question. We're going to take the next question as quickly as we can. Yes, I have this particular one. Let me quickly do this. Sorry, I have to take your time a bit, right? Take your time. So let's quickly do this. I'm sorry for the little delay. So we are going to clean up this very fast. So let's take another question. The next question for today. So we are seeing this and question 13. If 5x plus 3y is equals to 4. If 5x plus 3y is equals to 4 and 5x minus 3y minus 3y and 5x minus 3y is equals to 2. Is equals to 2, comma. What is the value of What is the value? What is the value of 25x squared sorry, minus 9y squared? So what is the value of 25y squared minus 9y squared? Now we have a simple question like this. You can see this is how examination body sets their question. They don't set it like the normal way that we are used to. So as a student, you don't just read the textbooks and go and write examination. You prepare the way in the way and manner that exams are questions are set in examinations. Okay, different bodies have their different method of setting questions, but at least you should understand how to deal with issues when they come. All right, we are not solving this. We have to find the value of this, but first we need to deal with these systems of equations. So let's begin without wasting time. Now we have two equations. Let me write down the two systems, these two equations that make up the system. We have 5x plus 3y equals to 4. This is equation 1. Don't forget. Okay? This is equation 1. Then we have 5x again. Then this is minus 3y is equals to 2. This is another equation. That is the two equations to be solved simultaneously. Remember, we have to be tactical. So the word tactical means you must look at the equation and ask yourself, how can I solve this equation very fast? All right? Now, the best way to solve this one is by elimination. Okay, not substitution. That's why you have to be tactical. Now, when you add equation 1 and 2, okay, add 1 and 2, adding 1 and 2 together. Let's add 1 and what? And 2. Yes, we are going to add 1 and 2. Okay, when we add 1 and 2, what happens? These 2 will cancel. Right? This one will go. That is tactic. That's the tactics. You don't need to subtract. If you are subtracting, I know you may say subtract so that this one will go. What happens to this? Addition is the easiest. This is that again. If you are teaching a child, the first thing you teach is plus before minus. Addition is the easiest. So whoever you are teaching, just if you have the chance to add, please add. Okay? Yes. Then 5x plus 5x is 10x. We have 10x here. And this is equals to 4 plus 2 is what? 4 plus 2. Remember, we're adding. So 4 plus 2 is 6. It's 6. That's what it is. All right? Then we divide both sides by 10. X becomes 6 over what? Over 10. 6 over 10. So what's now x? 6 over 10. If we reduce it, we are going to have 3. 2 here is 3. Okay? So we are going to have 3 divided by 5. All right? Yeah, that's what we're going to have. With the system we have here, okay? 5x, 5x, 3y. Yeah, everything here is okay. So there is no, okay, 5x, 3y, and yeah, then this is 4, and this 5x minus 3y equals, so that is what we got, okay? So this is the answer for x. No substitution, it's elimination. Then once we are done with this, we take this, okay, and substitute into any of the equations. That's quite easy. So how do we substitute? Put x equals 3 over 5, okay, into equation what? Maybe 1 or 2. Let's just say 1. Okay, let's just say 1. You can use any one. There's no special equation here. All of them are the same. All right. So we can use 1. We can use any. You can use 2. So they are the same. Okay. Now the next phase is we are going to substitute now. So let's substitute into 1. Equation 1 is 5x. 5x. Look at it here. So this is 3 plus this is 3 over 5. Okay. X is 3 over 5. So put it here. Or let me begin so that you understand, so that to be clearer. Now this is equation 1. Equation 1 is 5x plus 3y plus 3y equals to 4. This is equation 1. Don't forget that, okay? Yes, this is our equation 1. This one is this, okay? Now, what we are going to do is to substitute 3 over 5, okay, for x, which means we're going to substitute here, open bracket, x is 3 over 5. So we bring 3 over 5 here. Please don't forget, this is 3 over 5 brought down here. Then this is plus, please, then this is 3y. So we bring down 3y here and write 4 here. Yeah. So with what we have here, I'm sure we are aware that this 5 will cancel this 5. You can see that. So it's just easy. That's the tactics. That's what we call this method tactical method. So we are left with only 3 here and 3y here. And the combination is by addition. So here we have 3 plus 3y. 3 plus 3y equals what? Equals 4. So what do? We transfer this 3 to this other side. Okay? Don't forget that this 3 is plus. This is plus 3, okay? So when plus 3 is crossing, it changes to minus 3. So we have 3y is equals 4 minus 3. It's 4 minus 3. So that gives us 3y equals to 1. Yeah, 4 minus 3 is 1. Then we can divide both sides by 3 because we want y to be alone. So we are looking for y, okay? So we are going to get this, and this becomes 1 over 3. Yeah. So clap yourself. So that's all. Is that taken? So this is quite simple. Once you get this is our y and this is our x. So the implication here is that our x, therefore our x is equals to 3 over 5, 3 over 5, okay? And our y is equals to 1 over 3. Yeah, 1 over 3. So this is the solution, okay? These are the solutions of our solution set or truth set of these equations, all right? But that is not the answer. Yes, I know you may want to ask, what then is now the answer? Of course, look at what we are looking for. We have to find the value of 25x squared minus 9y squared. This is where the work now begins. Although we are all done, okay? We are all done and dusted. You just have to understand that by substitution, we can take x and y and put them here, then get our final answer. So now let's look at what we are substituting into. Okay, we are substituting into 25x squared, then minus 9y squared. Now let's substitute for x and y. Look at x and this is y. So we have 25, bracket open. What is x? X is 3 over 5. 3 over 5. Then it is squared. Okay? It is squared. Then minus 9. Okay? What is y? Y is 1 over 3. This is y. Okay, 1 over 3. So that's 1 over 3. Then it is squared. So this gives us 25. This gives us 25. Okay, let me write it in a better format. 25 divided by 3 square is 9. Okay, then 5 square is 25. Then you close the bracket here. Then minus 9. Okay, then 1 square is 1 and 3 square is 9. So is this simple? Then what happens? Look at it. 25 cancel 25. Then 9 cancels 9. It means we are now left with 9 here minus 1 here. And that gives us 8. Yeah, that's just the answer. Okay, the answer is 8. It's as simple as what we have gotten here. So the answer is simply 8. All right. So this is exactly how to solve this kind of problem. It is tactical. We have to be very smart and fast, quick, sharp, bullet method. All right. So you scatter the equation without wasting time. So don't waste time. Please, if you are joining me for the first time, this is AZ Science TV. We are interested in making sure that you enjoy mathematics, no matter where you're from, no matter where you're watching us from, no matter your country. Everybody should enjoy mathematics. So that is that's the aim of AZ Science TV. All right. So AZ Science TV is committed to making sure that we bring maths live to you, so that we can always have fun together. All right. I hope we are all following. Some of us are just joining. I'm going to re-explain it, okay? But before then, please do it to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Some of us are just joining us for the first time. Please, if you're just joining us for the first time and you have not subscribed, please, we want you to be part of us, okay? And the only way you can always be notified when we come online is by subscription, okay? Subscribe, then turn on the reminder bell, all right? So please, videos will always be coming to you and you'll be watching them. Please just check out and you will see the goodies in all our content. So thank you very much for joining us. Now let me re-explain what I've been saying so far. Here we are given two equations, right? We are going to organize it in the form of systems of equations, and we are given these two equations. We are going to get the values of x and y by solving these two equations. And once we are done, we will come here and substitute the values of x and y to get this value, the value of the entire expression here. That's exactly what this equation is all about. So we are given 5x plus 3y equals 4 and 5x minus 3y equals 2. So this is equation 1 and 2. Now looking at the equation, you can see that it's very easy to deal with. But the best method, using substitution method here is very cumbersome because there are coefficients here. So the best thing to use is elimination method, especially when you are seeing minus and plus and plus and plus. All right. So here we have plus and here we have minus. So it's easier for us to just add the two equations. And when adding the two equations, the minus and plus, you can see they are opposite and here they are equal. So they cancel each other directly. Nothing will be here. Then we are left with 5x plus 5x, which gives us 10x. Then on the other side, we have 4 and 2, which gives us 6 when added together. Gives us 6. All right. Then we divide together, okay? We divide 10. Use 10 to divide 6. So that is what we have done here. 6 divided by 10 equals x. So x is 6 divided by 10. Then we can reduce to the lowest term. When we reduce to the lowest term, we have 3 over 5. This is our x. X is 3 over 5. That's what it is. Now we go back to any of the equations and do what? And substitute. So we are going to substitute for x. Substitute 3 over 5 in place of x. So substitute for x. So that's what we did here. 5x plus 3y equals 4. This is equation 1. We chose equation 1. You may choose equation 2. Please, you can choose equation 2. Solve it, and you will see that it's going to be the same way. All right? So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the live chat. So let me be sure that we are all on track, okay? We are working together. Don't forget that, okay? Now, this is 5. This is x. So in place of x, put 3 over 5 because x is equals to 3 over 5. So that's why we have 5x. So now be 5 times 3 over 5. Then plus this 3y here equals 4. So this 5 cancels this 5, leaving us with 3 here, right? Then plus 3y. That's why we have 3 plus 3y equals 4, all right? Then what it means is that we have to take this plus 3 to the right hand side, okay? We are left with 3y equals 4 minus 3. Then we know that 4 minus 3 is 1, okay? 4 minus 3 is 1. So 3y equals 1. Then we can divide both sides by 3 so that we are left with y here. Y equals 1 over 3. Y equals 1 over 3. So this is the value of y. This is the value of x. That's exactly what we did here. Now remember, what we are looking for is the value of this expression. Now that we have gotten these two values, the value of x and that of y, look at it. So just come here, take this one, plug it into this equation or into this expression and get the value as 8. All right? Remember, we are given 25x squared minus 9y squared. That's what we have here. 25x squared minus 9y squared. So this gives us 25. X is 3 over 5. So bring it 3 over 5 here. Then don't forget the square. The squared here. Then minus 9. This is 9. Y squared. Y is 1 over 3, so squared. Okay? 3 squared is 9. 5 squared is 25. Don't forget that. Then minus 9 is here. 1 square is 1 and 3 square is 9. Then we know that 25 here, we cancel this 25, remaining 9. Then 9, we cancel 9 here, remaining 1. And 9 minus 1 gives us 8. That is how quick, fast time saving, tactical the method can be. Okay, just look at the method and ask yourself, what method is easier? What method is easier when you look at the system of equations? Okay, what method is easier? When you see plus and minus, just go ahead and add. All right, when they are not equal, when you see single, maybe here instead of having 5x we have just x, you can use substitution. It's quite easy to use substitution, right? So that is exactly about here. Because if you want to use if this 5 was not here and you want to use elimination method, you have to equate this one first. Okay, you equate the coefficients then before eliminating. You see, so the best option at that moment is just to use substitution and get it. It's tactics. That's just the hint. All right. So that's why we call it tactical method. So welcome to AZ Science TV, and I hope you're having a swell moment here. We appreciate you for joining because we know that with you we are going to make it. All right. We know that you are going to make this a success. So I appreciate you for subscribing and for sharing this. All right. I see a lot of you doing a lot of work. You are sharing. You are sharing. You are sharing. You are sharing. Yes, that's because you love here. So it is the love that you have for what we do here that is pushing us to keep going forward. Okay, so thank you very much for joining us. So let's just quickly take the next question for tonight, or for this evening rather. So we're quickly going to take the next one so that we can all keep moving forward very quickly, very fast, without wasting time. We don't want to waste any time at all. There's no time to waste, no time to waste, no time to waste. So we all keep moving forward. Now let's quickly take this. This is if 4x minus 3y is the same thing like the other one. So we'll take the next one, which is what we have here, minus 1, and x plus 2y equals 8. Then find the value of 2x plus y. So this is similar to the previous one, okay? We just finished solving the previous one. If you check it out, you see that it's similar, all right? Not different, not too different, okay? What we have here is this. We are given that if 4x minus 3y equals minus 1 and x plus 2y equals 8, then we should find this value, all right? Just like we did the previous time. This is how examination bodies set their questions, not the regular type where they just set it straightforward. They are always fond of setting questions in such a way that they want to confuse students, all right? But don't worry, AZ Science TV will simplify all their questions and demystify their mysteries, okay? Now let's begin. We don't want to waste any more time. Here, the first question is for x minus 3y equals minus 1. So we call this equation 1. Don't forget. Then the next one is x. We have x plus 2y rather. X plus 2y equals to 8. This is equation. So somebody should suggest which method do you think I'm going to use here if I'm chosen. Yeah, I'll use substitution method. I'm not going to use elimination method. I don't have that time to be equating this one and then subtracting. Who has that time? I don't have that time. Okay. So what I'm going to do is from equation 2. Okay, I'll just write from equation 2. Don't forget we have been tactical here. Okay, from equation 2. Look at what we are going to do. From equation 2, comma, x is equals to 8. Okay, let's even do it here. X is equals to, leave x here, right? Leave the x here. Take this plus 2y to the other side. That gives us 8 minus 2y. 8 minus 2y. Now you have handled this. Call this 8 minus 2y. Call it equation 2b, like we did in the first one. Call it equation 2b. That's what we are going to call this one, equation 2b. Now substitute this equation 2b into equation 1. All right? Substitute into equation 1. So substitute equation 2b into equation 1. All right? Into equation 1. So that's what we're going to do here. So let's substitute. Let's go to equation 1. Look at this equation 1. Whenever we find x, we put 8 minus 2y. Don't forget that was what we did before. So we have 4x. Okay, let me just write everything. 4x minus 3. Oh, no, there's no need. Don't waste our time, okay? Don't waste our time. Just open brackets. In place of this x, look at this is x, okay? X. Here, in equation 1, in place of x, put 8 minus 2y. So we write 8 minus 2y. So this is what we are going to do. Then minus 3y. Minus 3y. Minus 3y equals to minus 1. This is the easiest way, okay? We don't waste time. We don't equalize or equate coefficients and start subtracting. No. If the coefficients are equal in any of them, we can subtract. If the signs are different, we can just add and get the answers. But if not, just use elimination method. Just use substitution method. Okay. So you can see what we have done here. We can multiply. This gives us 32. 4 times 8 is 32. Minus 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, that's minus 8y. Minus 3y equals to minus 1. All right? That's what we have here. Then we can combine this. Don't forget, we are combining two negatives. And it's not by multiplication, but by addition. So we have 32 here. 32 minus, so we add these two together to give us 11y equals to minus 1. That is what it is. All right? This is what we are going to get. All right? So we can proceed. We don't need to waste any more time. This two gave us, oh, I hope we are correct. This 4 times 2 is 8, yes. Then 8 times 2 is 16. So 16 times 2 is 32. So we are very accurate. So we are going to take, this is plus 32. We are taking it to the other side. And that is to the right hand side. So we are left with minus 11y equals to minus 1 minus 32. All right? Minus 1 minus 32. So this gives us minus 11y minus 11y equals to minus 33. Yes, that's what it is. All right, that's minus 33. Then y is equals to, we are going to divide both sides by minus 11. So if we do that, we are going to be left here with this. All right, and that gives our y to be what? 3. Yes, because minus, we cancel minus. And 11 into 33 is 3 times. Yes, 3 times 11 is 33. So we have been able to deal with it tactically. Please don't forget that. That's the class tonight. We want to deal with simultaneous equation or systems of equations tactically. So we are using the tactical method. Just look at equations and see which one can be applied. All right. So elimination or substitution. I know there are other methods, but these are the two fastest methods. So don't forget, when you see an equation like this one now, we are not told which to use. So we can't go and be using the graphical method here because there's no point. It's a waste of time, right? So we use the shortest, fastest, easiest, time-saving method and get our results fast. So let's proceed. We move to the substitution part. Now that we have gotten our 3, we go back to this already made equation. You can see here. So with this one, we can simply find our x without going through the long journey because it's tactical. So here we have our x equals to 8 minus 2y. So this is equation 2b. Don't forget, this is our equation 2b. So we are substituting for y. Put y into let's say, put y equals 3 into equation 2b, So we put it in equation 2b. y equals 3 into equation 2b. So this is y equals 3. We bring it here and put it here into equation 2b. So it means that our x is equals to 8 minus 2y. These are equation 2b. Right? These are equation 2b. So we substitute for y to get x. Bulletproof method, fast method, quick method, tactical method, time-saving method. So here we have 8 minus 2. Okay, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. I just want it to be very quick and fast. I don't want to waste your time because I know you value your time so much. This is 2. Then here we have y. Y is 3. So replace y with 3. That's what we are doing here. So this gives 8. Don't forget this x. 8 minus 6. I hope it is understood. This is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. So this gives us x equals what? 2. That's 8 minus 6 is 2. It therefore implies that our x equals 2 and our y equals 3. Right? Yes, this is y3, x is 2. But that is not the end of the journey yet. All right, let's go back. Find the value of 2x plus y. So that's what we have to find. All right, we have to find the value of 2x plus y. Now, what is 2x plus y? We are going to bring in this expression here to find the value of 2x plus y. To find the value of 2x plus y. Of 2x plus y. That's what we're going to do now. So what is 2x plus y? Plus y is 2 brackets. 2 brackets. What is our x? Our x is 2. So we'll bring it 2 here. Plus, what is y? Our y is 3. So that gives 2 times 2 is 4. Then plus 3 here. And that gives 7. So don't forget, the first one gave us 8 and this is giving us 7. So the values have it kind of close, So that's the fun of mathematics. When you see the result of what you are doing, and you see the relationship and how you are getting your results, okay? If you still want to test if I am correct or if we are all correct, okay, because we are working together here, just take these 2 and 3, substitute them here, okay? If I bring this 2 here, I will have 4 times 2. Don't forget, and that is 4 times 2 is 8. And when I bring this y here to be 3 times 3, that's 9. Okay, that's 9. And then 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So it means that we are correct. That's how to know if we are correct or not, okay? We don't need to wait for examiners to mark our script. As long as we are true getting our results, we test our solutions. That's why we call them true sets here. So that is exactly how to solve the problem. So thank you very much for joining AZ Science TV. We are happy to have you in our channel. For stopping by alone, we appreciate you. And we know that you have good intention for being here. So your view alone will boost our channel. Your everything. So please, I am very happy to have you, okay? Please, if you have not subscribed, just do it to subscribe. Just smash the subscribe button. It's just below the live stream, okay? You will see it just below the live stream. Subscribe and turn on the reminder so that we can always be together. Whenever I'm online, you are there, okay? I appreciate you for being here. I know that you are very wonderful people. Your comments actually prove that